If you're looking to enhance your current skills or gain an entirely new skill set, now is the time to register for fall classes at the Warren Forest High Ed Council. For 40 years, the Warren Forest High Ed Council has been providing education services in Warren and Forest County. The fall 2024 schedule includes welding, blueprint reading, basic shop math, computer courses, and emotional intelligence and leadership. For more information or to register, go to high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222.
Located at 16 West Main Street in Youngsville, Cam's Logging Supplies and Outdoor Wear's goal is to provide customers in Warren County with logging supplies, boots, and clothing at a reasonable price and within a short distance from home. We also offer so much more, including indoor golf and axe throwing, games of chance, and local pool leagues. If there's something you want and we don't have it, let us know and we will be happy to try and find it for you. At Cam's, we also sell hunting and fishing licenses and look forward to serving you. Give us a call today at 814-688-3146. Stop in and see us or visit us online at camsloggingsupplies.com.
If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information.
Here at Casella, we make temporary dumpster rental easy, offering services that are perfect for construction, remodeling, special events, or other short-term projects. Casella dumpsters are available in a wide range of sizes to fit any job. Our dedicated customer service team will help you choose the right size container and service level for your project and schedule hassle-free removal based on your specific needs. The right size dumpster, when you want it, where you want it, removed when you say so.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome into Coffee and a Conversation. Brian Hagberg with you on your Daily Local. Thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday morning, August 10th, 2024. And we're going to do something a little bit different this week. Normally with Coffee and a Conversation, you'll see I sit down with a guest and we chat about something pertinent to what's going on in the community. But this has been one of those weeks where we've been a little busy this week. Lots of stuff going on in and around the region. So I thought instead of just inviting one person on to sit down and have a chat, we'd bring you a little bit of a compilation of some of the conversations that we've had with people throughout the week this week. And of course, the biggest event going on in the county this week, the 93rd annual Warren County Fair. We've been out there several times this week, getting lots of photos, videos, talking with lots of folks. Some of us may be hurting ourselves on some of the rides as well, but spent a lot of time out at the Warren County Fair this week. And one thing I think it's important for people to remember is the fair's primary goal, or one of its main goals, is to promote agriculture and keep that world going, getting the young kids involved and understanding where it is exactly that their food comes from. And one of the ways they do that is through one of the ground shows. It's called Magic on the Farm. We had a chance to talk with Tim Balster from Magic on the Farm. Take a look. Okay, Tim Balster here, Magic on the Farm, one of the ground shows going on at the Warren County Fair. And Tim, well, what can folks expect when they come to see one of the Magic on the Farm shows?
Well, it's going to be a whole lot of fun. We're going to do a lot of magic, a lot of comedy mixed in, and believe it or not, we're going to learn a little thing or two about agriculture as well while we're having fun.
So I happened to catch a small portion of the show yesterday. It's there where you had a young man on stage, and it looked like you were showing him some of the different places where some of his food has come from. How important is it to educate people, kids especially, about the importance of agriculture and where their food comes from?
It's really important, and that's really the heart of the show. You know, I've been a magician all my life, and then about 5 years ago I did an agricultural game show, and then when I realized the impact that was having, I thought, well, geez, I got to couple that with my magic and use that to get the message across. And really works out great. You might have seen the trick. I get a kid up on stage and I ask him where pizza comes from, the Domino's Pizza, the grocery store, or a farm, and they always say pizza shop or grocery store. So then we break all the ingredients down, talk about, you know, wheat becomes the flour, the milk from the cows becomes the cheese, and the tomatoes make the tomato sauce. The pepperoni is made from the animals on the farm that are raised. So that way it takes a common thing that every kid's familiar with. Every kid knows what pizza is and tastes like. And now we've made them aware of where it came from. It came from a farm. So when they're driving through and even just looking at a cornfield, it was the corn that fed the cow that created the milk for the cheese and the meat. So.
And so how did you get connected with the Warren County Fair, and what's your experience been
Well,
here?
Variety Attractions is a theatrical agent that books a lot of the concerts and stuff here at the fair, and I've been associated with them since the late 90s, actually. And so they're the ones that booked me in here, and they've been really a great partner to work with, and we really appreciate our agents and all the people that are working on the fairs, the volunteers that make a fair go. People don't realize how much work goes into a fair and how many people work on it that don't get any applause like I do or a paycheck at the end. It's volunteer work, and many hands make it work.
And so we can see kind of on the sign behind us, but the show times at 1, 3, and 5. And how exhausting can it be? You only get an hour between, get everything reset and ready to go.
Get pretty tiring, especially if the sun is hot. You know. The other one that's tough is when it can't decide whether it's going to rain or not. If it's just raining a little bit and you don't want to get your electronics shorted out, you got to bring them in real quick, and then sometimes you wish it would just pour, and then there's no question, you can just put it away and wait till the sun comes out.
So it's Thursday afternoon here as we chat. You got a couple of more days left. How big a crowd are you expecting to see
I think
here?
we're going to do real well because we've had full bleachers every show, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday here so far. So I think the weekend's going to be even bigger. So get here early to get a seat.
All right, Tim from Magic on the Farm. Thanks so much for taking some time. Enjoy your rest of the stay at the Warren County Fair.
And that was Tim Balser, who runs the Magic on the Farm show. One last chance to check that out today, 1, 3, and 5 o'clock. Also, the Stone Age show out there, 2, 4, and 6. And, of course, one of the things that a lot of folks, especially the younger folks, look forward to is the Midway down at the Warren County Fair. Penn Valley Shows was back again, brought a couple of new rides, a new Ferris wheel, a new $1 million investment, a ride called The Beast. I took a turn on some of the rides on Wednesday night and discovered that maybe my body's not up to holding up to it. The motion isn't get it, but physically it hurts a little bit more when you get off those rides as you start to get a little bit older. But there were a couple of younger attendees at the fair that got a chance to check out one of the thrill rides. Let's take a look.
Did you survive? Go.
Upside down, our bodies went up and our feet went up, and guess what? Literally, we were like, I was like, stop the ride!
How was it, Kate?
It was great, but like I was screaming and tailed them and so hard from screaming.
So those are my two youngest, McKenna and Caitlin. Caitlin was in the Eagles sweatshirt there. And if you couldn't tell, as she initially got off the ride, said, that was terrifying, but so much fun. And that's part of what the Warren County Fair is all about. A lot of kids having a lot of fun on those rides. And those two for sure, as well as my oldest, Anna, had a lot of fun on Wednesday night. We're going to head back out there later this afternoon. And I've been told that they're going to give that one another shot, see if they can conquer their fears on it. We'll find out maybe this evening. We'll do a follow-up video with them and see if it was better the second time around. And again, I mentioned we'll be out there again this afternoon. Part of the reason we're going to be out there, one of the things that happens at the Warren County Fair, you see a lot of vendor tents, a lot of food booths. A lot of local organizations use the Warren County Fair. They sell those wares, sell that food as fundraisers for their organizations. Some of the staples there, the Ike Pride Potato Wagon, the Youngsville Fish Fry, just to name a few.
And another one that's taken off in the last couple of years, the Warren Dragons volleyball team has set up a dunk tank. Yours truly will be in the tank from 4 to 5 p.m. this afternoon. So come on out, see how good your aim is, see if you can put me in the drink. But I was far from the only one. They've had a lot of players have been in the tank, a lot of guests as well, including Warren County Superintendent Gary Weber. We had a chance to talk with him in the tank earlier this week.
All right, you got a break now. How's it been up in the tank so far?
A little wet. A lot wet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think some people were taking advantage of this moment.
Yeah.
Sure.
It sounds like you're having some fun up there.
It's been okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially that was your granddaughters came up and.
Yeah, my two granddaughters had to come up and dunk me. That guy got on a streak. I don't know how many times he put me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been good. Hey, we get some money for these guys. And it's all good for a good cause, and quite willing to get wet for it.
All right. Well, we're gonna step back and let somebody else get you wet, but.
No, take your time.
Yeah. Thanks for being a good sport. You look like you're having some fun.
All right, buddy.
Thanks.
Again, Warren County School District Superintendent Gary Weber having some fun in the dunk tank earlier this week. Again, I'll be in there myself from 4 to 5 p.m. today. Come on out. And if you can get more than half your bucket of balls, $5 for a bucket goes towards the Warren Dragons volleyball team. If you get more than half your bucket, we might have a free t-shirt for you. So come on out 4 to 5 p.m. See if you can put me in the drink. And one of the other things about the Warren County Fair that's nice is it brings in a lot of people from outside the area. Of course, thousands of people attend the Warren County Fair. I got a chance to meet with one couple who came all the way from the United Kingdom on their honeymoon, part of the Warren County Fair as well. They were visiting friends in the area. Let's have a listen with Claire Castle and Johnny Carter.
The whole thing.
So you guys just recently married. How long have you been married?
3.5 weeks. 3.5 weeks, but we've been together for 13 years.
Okay.
13 years.
And so you're honeymooning here in Warren County and at the Warren County Fair, no less.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts so far?
Oh, I love it. I'm mainly enjoying the baby animals. I love animals. Yes.
As do many who come to the
But we've
Warren
been
County
promised
Fair.
Greek salad, which is apparently really good as well. So maybe looking forward to that too.
And so where are you from originally?
I'm from North Wales.
Okay.
So by the sea and the mountains, the best of both worlds. Come to North Wales. Woo!
And so how long have you guys been here at the fair? Did you just arrive, or you got a chance to see some things?
We've just doing a tour with Kevin, who's taken us around for a little bit, and then we'll go on foot afterwards. So we only just arrived, really. Yeah.
So what, aside from the animals, what are some other things you're looking forward to seeing here?
Oh, well, I've already had some posing with the tractors, so that was exciting. My nephew Jake has had an obsession with tractors, so we had some pictures with those. So that was cool. But massive.
Yeah.
Absolutely massive.
Demolition
Yeah.
Derby. We don't have that, do we?
No, we don't do that in the UK.
Only in Bradford, but that's not part of the show. That's just the way they do it.
That's just what they do.
And so how would this compare? What would be a similar to? I mean, do you have anything similar to a
Yeah,
county fair?
There is. There's agricultural fairs, but it's not
Yeah,
like this.
agricultural fairs, but that'll be mainly like livestock, I guess.
Sheepdogs.
And then the other thing is like fairs, which would be like the rides, but that'll be it. So it'll be rides and fast food, and that's all you'll have. Not a combination of the two.
So they're like separate
Yeah,
things. So
yeah.
like you'd have an agricultural fair, which would be these are all
One
the
thing,
barns and
yeah,
everything,
yeah.
and then the
And then the
midway would
rides
be
would be on their
totally
own.
separate.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you kind of get the best of both worlds
Yeah,
here.
it's great. I love it.
It's awesome.
And how long have you been here stateside and in Warren County?
So we did a week in Florida, so we've had some heat, and we did rides. So these look like baby rides actually, because we've already done our being scared thing.
You've already done your being scared thing.
Yeah, I'm scaredy. I did well. I did
You
okay.
did well.
And then we've been here since. Well, we had a delayed flight because of the storms, but we got here on Sunday. Sunday, yeah. So a few days.
And what are your impressions of the county so far?
I love it, and everyone's so friendly. Yeah, they are genuinely really, really friendly, which is really nice.
It's an awesome place.
So you said you got your share of the big scare rides. They got the beast down there. You guys gonna brave that
Which
one?
one's that one? The
That's
upside downy
That's
one.
the upside down one. It spins.
Oh, that looks kind of fun. Yeah,
Yeah, there it goes. Yeah.
yeah. High octane. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I'll see how recently I've eaten.
All right, guys. We'll let you get back to your tour. Thank you so much.
And in case you missed it, we do have a full story up right now on Your Daily Local about our chat with Claire and Johnny. I know they've been to some other places throughout the county during their stay here. They arrived, as you heard, on Sunday. So appreciate that we could put a good foot forward here in Warren County to our international visitors from the UK. With that, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about this weekend's other big event, the USCA Canoe and Kayak Nationals. We'll be right back with more of that on Coffee and a Conversation.
If you're looking to enhance your current skills or gain an entirely new skill set, now is the time to register for fall classes at the Warren Forest High Ed Council. For 40 years, the Warren Forest High Ed Council has been providing education services in Warren and Forest County. The fall 2024 schedule includes welding, blueprint reading, basic shop math, computer courses, and emotional intelligence and leadership. For more information or to register, go to high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222.
Located at 16 West Main Street in Youngsville, Cam's Logging Supplies and Outdoor Wear's goal is to provide customers in Warren County with logging supplies, boots, and clothing at a reasonable price and within a short distance from home. We also offer so much more, including indoor golf and axe throwing, games of chance, and local pool leagues. If there's something you want and we don't have it, let us know and we will be happy to try and find it for you. At Cam's, we also sell hunting and fishing licenses and look forward to serving you. Give us a call today at 814-688-3146. Stop in and see us or visit us online at camsloggingsupplies.com.
Welcome back to Coffee and a Conversation. Brian Hagberg for you on your daily local. Thanks so much for tuning in this morning on your Saturday. And as mentioned before the break, another big event going on this weekend. The 10th time the USCA Canoe and Kayak Nationals have been in Warren County. They're heading down the river, started out about 45 minutes ago. So be sure to stake out a spot along the river, cheer those folks on. If you want to go down to the finish line at Betts Park, you can meet them there as well. But that event started on Thursday with Youth Day out at Chapman State Park. We had a chance to go out and visit with WCCBI's Savannah Casey. Let's have a look.
Look.
We are out at Chapman State Park with Warren County Chamber of Business and Industries' Savannah Casey here at the USCA Canoe and Kayak Championships. It's Youth Day here out at Chapman State Park, and you can see some of the kids are coming back on shore, and some are getting ready to go out here as the heats are being run right now. Savannah, how great has it been to get the Canoe and Kayak Championships back here for a 10th year?
Phenomenal. I would say that we are so fortunate as a community to host it more than anywhere else in the whole nation, and I think it's a true testament to how great Warren County is. And
you were mentioning that the registrations so far have already surpassed the last championships here. What do you think that says about the appeal of not only here at Chapman State Park, but the Allegheny River?
I think it's a true testament to the fact that the Allegheny River is a 3-time winner of the PA River of the Year. I mean, this is a great place to paddle recreationally, but also to host national championships. And we're fortunate because the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers is a great partner of ours, and they can regulate the water flow. So nowhere else that the USCA travels to is able to do that. So we're ideal conditions all the time.
Like I mentioned, it's Youth Day here at Chapman State Park, and how much fun has it been to see the young kids get out there and race in their canoes and kayaks?
A lot of fun. It's great to see them partner with parents or siblings. We've seen them for the last 10 years kind of grow up through it, and now that they're aging out and going to be racing in some of the adult ones. So I really enjoy watching the kids.
And again, how important is it for the USCA to get the younger kids involved so that, like you said, 10 years from now, they're wanting to take part in the adult races that are coming up this weekend?
Extremely important. I mean, across all outdoor recreation, numbers dwindle, they lose participation, and so I think capturing the youth to bring them up throughout the years is vital. And it's for canoeing, for mountain biking, all of it.
And speaking of the adult races that are going to be going on here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, what can people expect when they come out to see those canoers and kayakers, I think is a correct term,
yep,
as they come down the Allegheny River?
Expect to see some interesting feats through the United Rapids. That's always a hot spot to go watch them. Or on like the Hickory Street Bridge, the Train Trestle Bridge downtown. And then the finish line at Betts Park is always nice to cheer people on.
And so if somebody were coming down, say, to the finish line at Betts Park, they're going to be coming through heats, right? Explain a little bit about how the heats work and the timing. And so not necessarily the first group that you see is going to be the winner per se.
True. So the first heat leaves the tailwaters at Kinzoo at 9 o'clock. It takes them about half an hour to get through the Shipman's Eddy turns and then to finish out through the turn at the Hickory Street and Trestle Bridge. Someone will be to Betts Park by like 10:30 is what we say. It usually takes about an hour and a half, but you might get a canoeer, you might get a kayaker. They do have stand-up paddleboard categories, so that person will be a little longer than the others, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see them come through.
And what kind of benefit has having this partnership with the USCA brought to Warren County? Again, they've come back here now 10 years for this event. How big a benefit has this partnership been?
It's a huge benefit. It's a big economic impact too for all of Warren County. For a whole week, these people use Warren County as a vacation, and they stay in local lodging. They frequent our, retail establishments. So we're very fortunate for that, and they do a really good job through their network, bringing in people from across the world. There's a guy from Australia here, and I mean, where else can you say you have someone from Australia in Warren County?
So, Meet the Paddlers picnic will be tomorrow night down at Bent Run. Bent Run. And so, what can people expect when they come down for that picnic?
You'll get to meet the paddlers at Bent Run. It's a normal night for them for operation, so they'll have a band and they'll have their regular menu. But we're bringing the paddlers together to come meet folks of Warren County. So we really highly encourage people to come out and get some food from Bent Run and just have a nice time meeting the paddlers and getting to hear their stories from where all they're coming from.
And last thing, what's your favorite part about seeing these canoe and kayak championships when they come down?
Oh boy, I love to be at the finish line. I mean, I have to be all parts everywhere, but I really love the fact that it's a camaraderie, and those that race all 3 days or one day, they get together and they celebrate each other's wins across the finish line. So I'd say that's the best spot to be.
All right, Savannah Casey, I'll let you get back to it. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
And as we mentioned there, they did hold a Meet the Paddlers event last night down at Bent Run. Got a chance to go down there and meet with some of the paddlers. Had a chance to talk with 3 gentlemen in particular. They had an interesting story to share. Let's take a look. All right, we are with John, and Tony. That you guys call yourselves the Black 3, part of the USCA Canoe and Kayak Nationals Championships going on here in Warren County this weekend. And if you could tell by their shirts, they're all staying out at the rest stop 6 in Theodore out by Sheffield there. And guys, how you enjoy your stay in Warren County so far?
Great. Perfect. Yeah. Thumbs up. Good host at where we're staying, and good hosting of the people running the organization, running the race.
So were any of you guys part of the heat that went earlier this morning?
Yes. All raced today.
And how was it racing in the rain this morning?
That was fine. It was nice and cool.
I needed a shower.
Yeah, he did need a shower.
I did.
So it was fine. This guy won the 75 to 80 class with his partner.
But I'm over 80.
But he had to go down a class to race because, people that old, it's hard to find them anymore. And I had to go down a class and race in the 70 to 75 class because Tony's a young one.
Yeah. That's why we hang around with him.
That's right.
Makes you feel young, right?
Makes me feel young.
And so how did you guys get involved in doing these canoe and kayak championships?
Oh, it's too long to describe.
How long have you been doing it?
Longer than you want to know. Since the early 70s, I'm sure, for all. He's already started it before me.
Me, the 90s. After I retired.
And what is it about an event like this that keeps you coming back, wanting to keep taking part?
Gets you jacked up if you're winning.
If you're winning, yeah.
If you're winning.
Well, what happens if you're not winning?
Dies in your heat, you can still win.
We don't know. We've never been there. Have no idea.
And is this the first time you guys have participated here in Warren County?
No,
have you been back before?
Many times. For me, more for them.
And what are some of the things about Warren County that keeps you coming back, wanting to be part of the event here?
Flaming Rapids.
It's a good overall river that we like to participate on. It has rapids, it has shallow water, it has deep sections. So it's a lot more technical than just a flat river or a deep water river or a lake, or it's just a more challenging river, so you have chances to catch up. You know what you're doing, or you're lucky, and you catch. It changes every year depending on the water level, so you never know for sure whether you're going to choose the right place or not. But that's why we come up ahead of time and scout the river and try to weed out the sections that you need to know.
And is there a type or style of river that you prefer? I mean, you mentioned having the various obstacles and stuff.
This is the kind of river that I like.
Yeah.
And I think most of the people that are experienced like a challenging river that you can use your experience on. The older you get, the more you don't get any faster the older you get.
Now, is there a section that you prefer? Deep water, rapids, something, or
Deep water is easier.
Yeah.
Fast water, you don't have to paddle as much.
But the challenge is the variety of the river and the variety, where it goes and how it meanders down, how it plays out.
And so this is obviously day one of the Adult Marathon Championships. What do you guys expect to see from the rest of the weekend? It looks like it's going to be cleared up.
It'll be a good day tomorrow anyway. That's what we've been told. So. Tomorrow we're racing the individuals, so we race each boat. Each of us will be in an individual boat.
Okay. So is there a little friendly wager, some extra competition going on?
Different classes. He's 70 to 74. I'm 75 to 80, and he's 80 to 80.
I'm the father.
Yeah.
So we're not going to go up and down classes to compete against each other.
No, you race in your class, but you race against everybody that's out there.
Right.
So everybody, you try to race whoever you can stay with and possibly beat at the end.
And I did notice watching some of the paddlers come by earlier today that it seemed like there was a lot of camaraderie, a lot of encouraging the other folks that are racing. Have you found that this community has that kind of camaraderie? Like you compete with each other, but
you compete, but you still cordial most of the time.
What would be an instance that would cause you to become not cordial?
Someone does something they shouldn't be doing.
Give you a little splash with the paddle.
Probably cutting you off, and doing something
that cools us off.
That screws up your line. Does something, hits you, runs into you.
Puts a hole in your boat.
Most people don't. We didn't have any of that going on today. Yeah.
And when you're coming down, does it seem like everybody kind of goes, I know we were down by the loop there by the hospital. Does it seem like everybody going down the river kind of takes the same line and then loop around and come back up?
You know what to do when you try to take the fastest line. You're coming upstream, you want to stay out of the current. Yeah. You don't want to get too shallow, because shallow water slows you down.
And you notice different people have different ideas about where the best water is. Because we're all over the river.
And so you guys got a couple of days left. What are you most looking forward to about the remainder of your weekend?
Same old. Just try to do the best we can. Make sure we have enough energy to finish out the river last day.
All right. Well, I think we're irritating somebody of the four-legged nature behind us, so we'll let you guys get back to it. But John, Tony, thank you so much for taking some time. Good luck the rest of the weekend.
Thank you very much.
A lot of fun going down to Bent Run last night, meeting with the paddlers and having some good conversations. And again, it was very interesting to be on the river and hearing some of the encouragement and tips and tricks that the paddlers were sharing with each other as they were going through that loop. I was down by both by the Hickory Street or Veterans Memorial Bridge and the helipad at the hospital. And there's a big loop there where they come down, loop back up, and then come back down. And it was very interesting to hear the encouragement, hey, watch out, there's, current here or a good line here. And shows a lot of the camaraderie that this community has with each other. Still a chance for you to check out some of the USCA Canoe and Kayak Nationals. Again, they're probably getting close to being around in that loop down by the hospital and the Hickory Street Bridge right about now. If you can't make it out there, the finish line is down at the boat launch at Betts Park. If you can't make it out today, there will be one more opportunity tomorrow. Again, they're going to start at the tailwaters of the Kinzua Dam at 9 a.m., finish down at the boat launch at Betts Park. That'll do it for this episode of Coffee and a Conversation. Thanks so much for tuning in on this Saturday, giving us a chance to do something a little bit different. And again, reminder, if you're heading out to the fairgrounds on Saturday, the last day of the 93rd Warren County Fair, if you're out there between 4 and 5 p.m., head on over to the Warren Dragons Volleyball Dunk Tank, get a chance to put me in the drink, maybe win yourself a free t-shirt as well. And as always, head over to yourdailylocal.com. Check out our YouTube, Facebook, Twitter feeds, and now we're on TikTok as well. Search Your Daily Local at NewsYDL on TikTok. Got lots of video and photos up there as well. So check all that out. Go to yourdailylocal.com for complete full recaps from the entire week, all the events going on in Warren County, the news you need when you need it. Again, thanks so much for tuning in on this Saturday. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Have a great day.
If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information.
Here at Casella, we make temporary dumpster rental easy, offering services that are perfect for construction, remodeling, special events, or other short-term projects. Casella dumpsters are available in a wide range of sizes to fit any job. Our dedicated customer service team will help you choose the right size container and service level for your project and schedule hassle-free removal based on your specific needs. The right size dumpster, when you want it, where you want it, removed when you say so.